EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, it's live opening round coverage of the Florida Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A leader is the Englishman, Tyrrell Hatton. He's got it going early at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And she's going to hold on here at even par. The second, par 3, 225 yards. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front left and back, the only real trouble here. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, yes! A brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
Oh, she's got great balance in that swing, too. You can see it just picks the iron shot off the turf, and, well, the result, inside 10 feet. Well done.
Nicely done, and things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. Another par 3 here at the 4, 225 yards. A swamp directly in front of the tee and a bunker protecting the front of the green. Aim for the heart. Solid tee shot will get you home. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This going to be her second shot now at the par 3. Now a 7-footer. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And she'll remain at 2 under. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left, because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway? Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green and 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Now this for birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Layup short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And she's going to stay at -3. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank. A par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
This one tugged just a bit. The wind going to push it a little.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. Two good shots on this par 5. Leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. A look here at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. ninth hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but a great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
This one started up the right side. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Par 5s, normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And this is going to be in the short grass just off to the left. Now from left of the green, second. Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And she's going to stay at 6 under par. Arriving here at the 443-yard par 4 11. Best to play it left center off the tee to give you a good look on the approach and take a bit of length off the hole. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. And this is looking really good.
Oh, just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Up next, the first par 5 of the back 9 here at the Wetlands, the 576-yard 12th wide fairway with no real trouble off the tee. So it is a good time to let it rip. That will do just fine. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. That's a good eagle putt there, beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. Well, the strength of that, she's into the lead by a stroke. Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
That's up the left side.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
From the fairway, Noda, her second coming up.
117 to the hole. Coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back. Sand wedge in the air, coming in just left of the hole, but should end up very nice.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And that's going to stretch the lead to 2 shots. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3. Comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
This could be a good one. That is a low, penetrating ball flight, very well executed. 9 feet remaining here for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But, hey, fortune favors the brave. At least that's what I was told.
Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot. And maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also good strikes required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
Now, from long range, this for birdie. Oh, in style. What a putt there at 16. It is down for a birdie. Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
And still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Yes! 7 birdies in a row now. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood, 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Another excellent shot from around the green.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that final birdie means that this will be a round of 58. Incredible. So, Frank, today, in a word, incredible.
Just made a complicated game epic.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. She's got a commanding lead on the rest of the field as she has been sensational so far. That one up the right side. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move to 15 under for the tournament. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
This one has a chance to be close. Well, how about this? Chance for a dream start. Maybe birdie right out of the gates. From close range, this for a 2. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And she'll get it to 16 under par. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Next week, the Florida swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I don't know, I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry over that very stretch. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Oh, do that. what a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And she'll move now to 17 under.
Par 3 fourth, 250 yards, and you tee off just in front of the swamp, so golf cart's not going to get you to the green here, is it, Frank?
No, it might need an airboat to go across that.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now this, her second into this par 3. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Coming now to another long par 5, a 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
Well, that ball landed really too close to the flag. These are firm greens. You've got to land that shorter.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And that'll keep her at 17 under.
On to the par 4 sixth here at the wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
.105 yards left. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. That one finished off. It's in for par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Next up, the 592-yard par 5 7th bends gently from right to left, and really long hitters can get home in two with a couple of well-struck shots. The wetlands not really in play here. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. No problems there. That one in for a birdie. And that will move her score to 18 under par. We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3-8. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. That one safely on the putting surface. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And she'll move now to 19 under. Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. Frank, looking at this par 5 9th hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first two bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that third shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Come on, what a putt that was from long distance. It drops for an eagle. Well done. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Looking now at her second to this par 3. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And she'll hold tight at 21 under par. Par 4 11th hole, 443 yards. Frank, what's the best way to play it?
Nice straight drive off the tee, then really reduces this par 4 to size. Then those bunkers short and left don't really cause an issue. The green's a little tiny though, but even if you miss that green a little bit on the right side, it's a relatively simple chip.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
She's looking at 113 yards. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, it's still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. A great opportunity here for birdie. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And she'll get it to 22 under par. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And she'll move to 23 under par. Heading now to the 204-yard par 3 14th. Bunkers short left and right. But the real trouble is the water running alongside the right side of the hole. Avoid that and you should be in reasonably good shape. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she's going to stay at 23 under par. Next up, the final par 5 of the day here at the Wetlands, the 590-yard 15th. Again, no bunkers or water in the landing zone, so it is time to give one a ride. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. Her score will move to 24 under par. 16th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So good tee shots, and well, this one you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Inexcusable.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And she'll stay at minus 24 for the tournament. Another longish par 3 here at the Wetlands. This one, the 238 yards, 17th. A bunker on either side of the green. The tee shot fits a golfer that can shape it a bit from right to left. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Now this for another birdie. speed, spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And she'll move to 25 under now. Finishing our day at the wetlands in Florida with the shortest par 4 in the course, the 377-yard 18th. Water down the left shouldn't be a factor. Driver and a short iron, and a birdie is very much in the cards. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
This is a 16-footer. Oh, never in doubt. Back-to-back birdies to close things out. And that won't quite get them into the 50s, but that's quibbling. This is a round of 60. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Out. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Not quite enough, but that's pretty good. It's just so tough to calculate how much speed's going to be taken off before you get to the green, but that was very well judged. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and she'll remain at 26 under. On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
Okay, that one's dancing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of break in this overall. Distance very important. It might be one of those putts. Hit it firm, you take the break out altogether.
That one just going to sneak on by. That finished off for par here at the second. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Now a 7-footer.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And her score is going to stay right where it is. What a hole this is, Frank. Par 3 4, 250 yards. We're teeing off right in front of the swamp there.
You might see the odd alligator pop its head up. When you look at this, if you want to be clever, you can sort of hit a little cut in here, Rich, and then it'll work with that C-shaped green. That'll keep the tee shot away from the bunker that protects the middle. And you never know, it might just sneak in a birdie.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands, par 5, and it's a good one, 635 yards. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. .170 yards still to go.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And this is one you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that one in for par. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Par 4 sixth here at the wetlands, 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up short of the wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up and flash it across the wetlands to just a mere short iron into this lengthy par 4.
That is just a beautiful shot. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
It's certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
Going to work this up that left-hand side. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Got every bit of that fluid all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So now this, just outside of 20 feet for eagle. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And she'll move now to 27 under par for the tournament. 8th hole here at the wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book, because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat, And, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. A look here at birdie.
And this is pretty flat all the way. I don't think there's much in it at all.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. That'll take her now to 28 under par. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Nope. Yeah, putting was the right decision there. They say that usually your worst putt beats your best chip, right? So when in doubt, call on that Texas wedge. So that's in for par to start this backside. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But, a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. And this Nota, her second from the fairway.
119 left to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Footer. Oh, she'll take that one. What a tough putt that was to salvage her par. She's going to remain at 29 under par. Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. So on this back 9, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
A nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. Maybe a chance to make this one. This 22 feet for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. We are now at the 452-yard par 4 13th, requiring a straight tee shot. Fairway widens for long hitters, offering a good approach to a green flanked by 2 bunkers in front. The wind's starting to push this one a little left. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the fairway, Noda, her second coming up.
115 yards left. Hole cut right in the middle. Gap wedge coming in with just a bit too much heat. Gonna end up just beyond the flag.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And with it, she'll move to 32 under par. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there, and if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
Okay, safely aboard. Sizable putt from 16 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here. Find the putting surface. Maybe start the roll right here.
That's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
It's about 97 yards to the front, 113 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. That's going to get her to 35 under. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. That was one heck of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And she's going to remain right where she is. Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole. And on paper, it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. We need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, yeah, long distance for birdie here at 18. That will be a third round score of 62. That's some terrific playing. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. And that will be in the fairway. So a solid start here on this Sunday. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Six feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and that's going to move her to 37 under par. Impressive. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front, left, and back. The only real trouble here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Okay, that's probably about what you'd expect from a wedge, so that's in the acceptable range. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We've got 137 left to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And she will move now to 38 under par. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, It is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface.
An outside look here for birdie.
It needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And she's going to remain right where she is.
Down to the fifth hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters are either straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Just played a little too much break there and hung it out to the left.
Yeah, just didn't play enough break there, and it comes up short.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. Here now at the 440-yard par 4 6th. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Lay up short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
Oh, she got a great swing. I mean, I really like that golf swing. And I love that shot too. Inside 10 feet.
7 feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that's going to move her to 39 under par. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank. A par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
That's it. Two solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And she's going to take it to an even 40 under par. Amazing. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but it's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And she'll move even further under par. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot, perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2. Well, that tee shot took some working out. The breeze was coming off the left, made the adjustment, and it is absolutely fine now.
Had half the equation on that shot. The distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it a hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
Yeah, that'll come up just a bit short, but I'll tell you what, from off the green, that's pretty well judged. Okay, little 2-footer for birdie, not a problem, and that was well played. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This going to be her second shot now at the par 3.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Par 4-11. Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands Golf Course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those 2 bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. Then you start to see why those bunkers are put there.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Now this for another birdie.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Up next, the first par 5 of the back 9 here at the Wetlands, the 576-yard 12th wide fairway with no real trouble off the tee. So it is a good time to let it rip. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Nothing has gone wrong all day. Now this for an eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. Moving on to the tricky 14th here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Chance now for another birdie.
And this is a putt players love to see, uphill, slightly right to left.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5.
The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And her score will get even lower. Incredible. We begin the finishing stretch here at the Wetlands with the 455-yard par 4 16. Looking for another straight tee shot here. The approach leads to a green well protected by 4 bunkers. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll get a stroke back. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3, and that'll find a nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
And how about that? That ball could have gone anywhere after it made contact, but somehow it's going to wind up on the green. 9 feet left here for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that's all that was needed. This will be a round of 58.
Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden.